Patty Loveless on Kix 105.5. Good day to you. Joining me now is Mike Barrett. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. Ooh, I got the bell already just for being here?
Just for being here.
Wow.
Well, that, and you named the artist.
It's like an attendance credit.
So are you a Patty Loveless freak? Are you
I
a
like
fan
Pat.
of
No,
hers,
but I
or-
like Patty Loveless.
Yeah, back in the day.
I've always thought she was a great singer. I like her songs.
All right, let's talk business. Covering like my mother. She comes to town. She flew in. Can I just let her borrow my car?
Yes.
Okay. Now, going the other way, my son goes to Michigan, visits her. Can he drive her car?
Why not?
Okay.
Yes.
And why is it that there doesn't have to be something to the insurance company like, hey, by the way, my grandson's going to be here for a month. He'll be driving my car.
Yeah.
Should you call your insurance agent and tell him that?
No, because really the rule of an auto policy is that regular drivers who have access to the vehicle without having to ask permission to use it, so just regular users, if you will, that are in your household, or honestly, if you have a regular user who's just nearby, but if it's an incidental thing like a couple of weeks or a month where somebody has access and may occasionally drive your vehicle, I don't think that there's a requirement that you would have to report that to the insurance company. Insurance follows the vehicle, so of course it's going to be covered.
Well, on that same note, has anybody asked you, is my insurance tax deductible? Has anybody asked you that? No.
Well, we get a lot of people, little farm policies that we will, at tax season, let them know what they paid for their farm policy, and I
Okay.
believe they're writing that off because of the
It's
agricultural, but I'm not for auto or home or anything like that. And for business, it's just a business expense.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there you go. So wouldn't it be good if you somehow figured out a way to have some sort of business also with your vehicle aside from just going to a job that you could actually write off some of those things like gas or what have you?
Oh, why not? And then pay more for your insurance because now you need a commercial auto policy.
Okay. How much more would it be, though, honestly? Would it be that much that I couldn't see some kind of benefit at the end of the year by itemizing and taking that and getting it back?
No, it wouldn't be astronomical by any means,
Okay.
depending on what you're doing. I mean, if you're using a personal or private auto for a business type purpose, but if you're doing it for Uber or things like that, then you're just not going to have coverage through the traditional marketplace.
It's funny you mentioned that. I was in Boston, saw a lot of Uber and Lyft drivers, and I wanted to know what do they pay to be able to do that?
Right. So remember back a second ago where you said, should I call the insurance company if my mom's going to be driving my car once in a while?
Only if she's an Uber driver visiting me here.
So the Uber folks don't necessarily call and tell you that you're doing Uber. Next thing you know, they're just doing Uber. So it's kind of the crux of the industry right now. Between that and companies are starting to understand and have some level of acceptability with the VRBOs or the Airbnb type exposures, those short-term rentals.
Is there soft fraud in what we're talking about right now?
Oh, I'm sure.
Right,
I'm sure.
That's the term, isn't it? Soft fraud.
Yeah.
If you don't report it, but you don't get caught. Okay, so
Right. And then if you're looking for new insurance and it's something that you do and you don't reveal that, that's material misrepresentation, which would result in the denial of a claim should one occur.
So let's just say I pay $100 a month for car insurance in a ballpark for this hypothetical conversation.
Sure.
And I choose to actually become an Uber driver, and I'm going to be honest up front, and I'm going to tell you I'm an Uber driver. What will my rate go up?
Honestly, I've not had, given the area that we live in,
Right.
I've never actually had the opportunity to quote an Uber driver. I will tell you that in recent years, I've been quoting folks who have decided to become pizza delivery drivers with their own vehicle.
That's something very similar. Isn't it?
It could be in the same realm, and I'll tell you that's not. I don't remember the premium, but none of them bought it. So
Really? So
it was up there. It was up there.
well, yeah, and so I'm not saying anything like Ritza Rut or anything or Ramanos, things like that.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Hope that cold goes away.
But they are not actually saying I'm a pizza delivery guy because it's just too astronomical for an 18-year-old.
Right.
Delivering pizzas?
Right, and that's why it's really key for those types of businesses, and Uber would fall into this as well, by the way, but it's really key for those types of businesses to have some sort of policy for themselves. So I guarantee the pizza delivery or the pizza places that have delivery have some kind of hired, non-owned auto policy that's astronomical, but they have to pay it because they are exposed as well, because the second a sign of pizza deliveries on a car and a car's in an accident, and then the auto policy for the car denies it for misrepresentation or any number of things if they deny it, it. They may not.
Right to the company.
It goes right to the company. Even if they don't deny it, pay it, they could still go right back to the company. So there is a liability exposure there. And with Uber, it's very similar from what I've read and studied because I wanted to be prepared. But with Uber, when you're driving personally, it's your personal auto policy. When you're kind of on call, there's a little bit of a debate as to who's insured. And then the second you have passengers or going to get passengers, Uber becomes I don't know if they're the primary, but they certainly come into play.
How interesting.
Yeah, it's a rigmarole.
If you'd like to become a pizza delivery driver or an Uber Lyft driver, you can call Mike Barrett at Barrett Insurance Agency.
Yeah, give us a call, 748-5224. Visit our website, thebarrettagency.com, Google, Facebook, and YouTube, all Barrett Insurance Agency.
I think I'm going to shift careers. Yeah, I'm going to be me a Lyft driver.